Hello.
Hi guys.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It is late. We know it's late live for you guys. We are coming late tonight. It's Adam and Elsie here to spread the love and hope, helping others prosper every day. We are here live on YouTube and Facebook. Um, we are in that 14-day challenge, like we talked about. So we're gonna come strong on here live for you. We've been gone for actually a little bit over 14 days, so we're we're bringing it all onto these next 14 days of things that we've been constantly learning and growing in those 14 or whatever how many days we haven't done a live. But now
A
we're
month.
just yeah, and so we're still just sharing things that we're learning and growing and growing together so we can all learn and move on and grow in our relationships. And we are not your marriage gurus. Um, but we are here to just real talk, share things that we're learning, and hopefully you guys can share things that you're learning, and we can all add value together, right?
hmm
So, what is the topic for today, LC?
So the topic today is
Or
three
tonight? I guess it's late, late night.
three ways to work out disagreements.
3 ways to work out disagreements. All right, so we're gonna again give you guys 3 ways. LC, what is one way that they can work out disagreements?
So the first one is understand you are on the same team.
It's
Um,
good. Everything you understand?
yeah, so understanding you're in the same team. So a lot of times, you know how like stores, they have competitors, but for a marriage or for a relationship, you guys want to be in the same team. You don't want to be arguing about things and doing things that will potentially hurt that other person. So you just want to make sure and understand that you guys are on the same team. You're not you got When you're married, you become one. You two flesh becomes one. I mean, it's in the Bible. But it's something that we all need to understand is that when you get married, your decision, all your choices that you make, it's gonna affect your spouse.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to make sure that every decision that you make, everything that you do in life, it's you guys have to make it work. You guys got to be together and understand that you guys are in the same team. One person can be doing something else, the other could be doing another thing, and if you guys don't come together and understand why you guys are doing that, um, it's just gonna be confusion in your relationship.
Yeah, so good. And so like most people they when they're arguing, even just with anybody, they're arguing with that person. It's like that person like instantly becomes your worst enemy, and it's like jab for jab, tooth for tooth, and you're just like you guys are in the ring, and you got this person in this corner and this person in this corner. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get ready to rumble. And it's like you guys are ready to just go at each other, and realizing that hold up, you guys are fighting for the same team, or you should be fighting for the same team, right? And so, um, you guys have to take time to realize that if you're tearing your teammate down, you're making them feel like less than what they are, and you're jabbing them, and you're like I said, just tearing them down over time.
Yeah,
You're
just like a any game, any team. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just like any teammate, if you have whatever professional sports team you're on, or just any sports team or game that you're playing, if you're messing with your teammate, no, your team's not going to win. So if you, it's not that you won or they won, the team together, you guys are going to win. So if you're tearing down your spouse, tearing down whoever, and not lifting them up, and just ready to fight the whole time, no one wins. You may seem like you won that argument, but the team didn't win. You lost
Mm-hmm.
that. You lost that battle. And so, just understanding you guys are on the same team. You guys should be going somewhere together. Have a unified vision of where you're going, and be on that team. And saying, "Hey, is this going to matter? If not, let's figure it out so we can move forward, so we can get a team win." What? And yeah, that's kind of that point.
I mean,
Um,
what it says, understand you are on the same team. I mean, if you guys don't understand that, I don't know, because I mean, we're even at a work. you're on a team. So let's say you're in yeah, so you're on a team. You're not gonna fight with that person, but like I said,
Hey, everybody chiming
it's
in.
saying what it's saying is understand that you're in the same team. You're not what am I trying to say? You probably don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah.
You're on the team. It's your team. So number two, what's number two?
Number two is support each other in public and work out your differences in privately.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. Repeat it one more time. What is it? Number two.
Support each other in public.
Uh-huh.
And work out your differences in private.
Come on.
So I'm gonna chime in. I'm gonna put my 2 cents in this because I think it's really important. And I can say that when we were married, or what we are married. So when we when
I still got the ring, girl.
I don't got mine on.
Oh, okay, come on. She must not told me something. What happened?
No, so in our first year of marriage, it wasn't hard, but second, I'm not sure. Maybe we were 2 or 3 years, but our nieces stayed with us for about a month, and when they see us fighting, it's actually showing them that it's okay to fight in public. When you're disagreeing about something. So I mean, I mean, it's really important to not fight in public because people can see that. I'm not saying that your life is perfect or anything like that, but you want to make sure that any differences that you guys have, you want to do it privately and talk about it. And you don't want to argue. And I mean, there's times where we'll argue about something in front of people, and then I mean, that's something that we are working on.
Guilty too, yeah.
So it's not like we're saying something and we're not going through it, because we go through this every single day. It can be in a relationship, it can be your parents, it can be anything. But the one thing I want to talk about, we don't have kids yet, and I know some people will be like, oh, they don't know what they're talking about because they don't have kids, but we actually are learning and understanding more before we even have kids. I think that's really important, is to know, because what we actually got taught or told us that leadership is actually or parenting books are help with leadership, which is totally true, because there's a lot of people who just lost my train of thought. But anyways, yeah. So parenting books, anything parenting, it actually will boost up your leadership. Yeah.
I mean, especially around your kids, you wanna do that in public, because one, we may not have kids, but we were kids, one, and we see our nieces and nephews, and we see the environment that they're in, where we have parents that argue, and you see that they either treat their friends that way, they treat their future spouse that way, they're gonna treat maybe even you that way,
because they'll think that it's actually it's okay to do, but it's really not. So I mean, we try to do that with our nieces and nephews now. We tell them an example. But yeah, I mean, we're always going to we're always not going to always do it perfectly, but we try to, and we try to have them understand why you don't do that. So, but it's kind of hard because we have different parenting skills than their parents. So we can't really, dictate of what they do. They just have to learn it. We can tell them, but they just really have to learn it for themselves.
I want to use an analogy of literally, like, so if we're taking the analogy of dancing, me and Elsie, we took ballroom classes together back when we were in college. Back in the days when we were younger, so we took ballroom, and so as the male, you're the lead. You lead everything. She sits there, she follows.
But I'm guilty of this because
she tries to lead. Shut her down. Girl, you better get in your place. No, I'm just kidding. No, but she tries to lead. But I'm the leader in this dance, and my goal as a leader is not to dictate everything and be the ruler. But my goal as a lead is to make sure that she looks beautiful. The more graceful and beautiful she looks, the better I'm doing as a lead. So if I relate that to when you're arguing, you're not gonna treat in public. You're not going to put them down. You're not going to treat your wife like dirt and treat her like she's just the follower, not the leader, because if she's not going to look graceful. She's not going to look beautiful in front of others, and then you're not. The dance is going to be out of whack. You guys are going to be out of whack. Your relationship's going to be out of whack. Same thing. I'll use the same analogy for the wives. And I'll put a quote. I got this quote from "Get Married, Stay Married" by Paul and Billy Kasika. It says, "Nothing undermines a husband's strength faster than a wife who belittles him, treats him like he can't handle the job, or tears him down in front of others." Because men crave respect. There's a book called Love and Respect. I don't know who that one's by. I'll have to get that one for you guys later. But he talks about men crave respect, and if you're tearing him down in front of others, he's not going to want to move mountains. But if you gas him up, you tell him, he's great, he'll move mountains for you. And so, so related to dancing, even though I'm the leader and I'm making her look beautiful, she keeps stepping on my foot and keeps stepping on my foot and pushing my buttons and belittling me in front of others. The dance is going to be all out of whack. Our relationship is going to be all out of whack. And so it's the same concept. So you gotta understand that you can't just go in front and putting everybody down. Just it's literally just basic people skills. I mean, you're not gonna want to make anybody look bad. I mean, just How to Win Friends, Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Don't put any other people down. Put a 10 on people's heads. So just simple things, but for some reason we don't do it with our spouse. But we gotta learn how to do it with them and understand that relationship's more important than the others. Um, what else? Oh, and then I'll share one more thing too. So especially like so men and women, when you're building each other up, when I'm building my spouse up, my spouse, so my wife Elsie, she's gonna hear like 1,000 times that she's gorgeous, she's beautiful, she's amazing. And so if she hears it that one or two times from that other guy, it's not gonna make a difference because she's already heard it 1,000 times from me. Because that's something was a breakdown where they're not getting that love and respect from the person that they should be getting it from, but they're getting it from someone over here and someone over there, and that's when they start to lean towards them and start to create a relationship with them, and that's why you see a lot of um, divorce, not divorce, well, divorce too, but adultery and people cheating and stuff. Yeah, infidelity. Um, but same for guys and girls. She should be building me up so that way when she's building me up, I'm not just trying to get it from somebody else. I'm getting it from home where I should be getting it from. But yeah, let's go to or anything you said, share. Number three. What is it?
Number 3 is it doesn't have to end in who's right and who's wrong.
It's better to be unified than to be right. That remember that it's better to be unified than to be right. It's not about. Oh, you can go ahead and start if you have something you want to start with. It's that. So it's not about being right or being wrong. Yeah, it may seem like it, like, oh, I'm right, you're wrong, and you want to prove someone wrong, but it goes back to a team. I mean, the basics of like when if you're just proving that you're right every single time, how is that helping your relationship? Is it building it, or is it making it
Hurting it.
is it hurting it? So you being right every single time, is that going to unify you guys together, or is it bringing you guys further apart? What you got?
What do I have?
Mm-hmm. Anything you want to share?
I'm working on this. So I'm the type of person, if I'm right, I'm going to be right. But like I said, I'm still working on this, and what's funny is that when I know that he's right, I have to say sorry. But I'm not always gonna be right about things. So, but like I said, it doesn't matter who's right or who's wrong. You just gotta no. You, see, look. So we just
see, look at it's this even like a little joke. Like I said, I'm right. She's like, oh, what? Excuse me. Almost got smacked in this live, guys. But in real life, that's how it happens. You try to prove you're right. You might think it's like okay, you guys go to sleep, but really you're pushing yourself further apart.
I'm just working on this. I mean, I can't really. I mean, there's a lot that, like I said, I'm still working on this. This is something that just like, well, I guess, I mean, I kind of hold my tongue tonight because Adam and I was talking about something, and I really wanted to say something, and I really, when he came back and said, oh, you know, this whatever conversation it was that we had, he said, I'm sorry, and I wanted to say, see, I'm right, but you know, I just
But
didn't.
she
I just
knew. She said that. She would have got the
no.
backhand.
So
Just
I
kidding.
did. So I didn't really. I just said okay, you know, and I don't think he knew. I mean, I don't know. How did you feel when I said okay? Nothing.
Nothing.
Do you think I was gonna say something else?
No.
Anyways, yeah. So that's something that, you know, something, like I said, something that I'm working on, and something that I think is gonna help our relationship.
And it's outside of outside of marriage. Again, go back to how to what friends influence people. It says help people save face. So if they may be wrong about something, help them save face. Why do you got to be right about? I mean, just it's
I
not
did
gonna
that.
help out with that relationship. It's not gonna move them forward. Just help them be able to recover. I mean, they already know they failed. They already know they're wrong about it. Why you gotta rub it in and make it
so
even worse?
so this kind of happened to me at work yesterday. Um, or was it the other? I think it was yesterday. Anyways, but it happened to me at work, and it's a guy that he's an engineering for the building that we ran out of, and I don't know. I just felt like we weren't arguing anything, but I just felt like I was right. I mean, didn't say that I didn't say that I was right, but I don't know, I just kept firing back and argue. Not, I don't know. It was an argument because we were, you know, I don't argue with coworkers like that. But yeah, I just think that's funny. So like I said, I'm working on this. I can't really chime in because I'm working on it.
I mean, that's the best time to chime in. But I mean, so like, what can you say? Is like, so hey, hey babe, I know, and you know, this kind of, we talked about something. It's not really about being wrong or right in the situation. I just want to make sure we're unified and on the same page. And you can start off with that, and just let
Yeah,
them
so
know that.
it's the way that you say your words and also your tone. Sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and so just start off with that, saying, "Hey, I don't want. It's not about being right or wrong. It's just about making sure we're unified on the same page, moving forward, and so that way we can continue and move forward. And start off, like I said, start off with that, and then whatever you say after that is going to sound a little bit better because you already said, I'm not. You're not trying to prove them wrong. You're not trying to find out or trying to beat them or whatever it may be. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever your intentions are, they're going to know your intentions because you came out with it. Um, yeah. So just a real quick recap. Number one is what?
Understand you are on the same team.
Money. Number two.
Support each other in public and work out your
Come on,
differences
money. Number
in
three.
private. It doesn't. Three, it doesn't have to end in who's right and who's wrong.
Yes, that's money. Hey, so those are three ways. Three. I mean, those are just three of the ways
I
to
mean,
work
there's a
out
lot of ways,
disagreements.
yeah.
If we have about like some 7 other ways that we can that we have to work out differences. If you guys want those, we're not going to cover it because we got to go to
We're
sleep too, guys.
actually over
But
time.
we're not. Yeah. Reach out to us. Facebook message us. We'll give you 7 other ways that you can work out differences. These are just, like I said, three
And
of the
also
many.
YouTube, comment, and then we'll comment
You can message on
or
YouTube too, I
message.
think.
Yeah.
Think
We're
so.
working on this. Okay, Facebook, you already know, but YouTube, we're like, this is our 4th live video on YouTube, and we're working on it. So give us some grace as we understand. So that's why we're doing this 14-day challenge for us, so that we can be more consistent, be more accountable to you guys, and you know, we don't really care that people watch the videos, because we know that it you know, it can help somebody, because we're going through what you guys are going through, and not a lot of people talk about it, but we want to talk about it with you guys. And so yeah,
Yeah,
help us
so
out here.
reach out to us again if you want those
Subscribe
7 other ways. If you want those 7 other ways, also any questions or anything you have, reach out to us and let us know. Other than that, we love you. We hope you guys have a great day. Again, we're
Wait,
here
you
to
don't
spread
say
the love
anything?
and hope, helping others prosper every day. No, that's it.
Oh,
That's all I got. Helping others prosper every day. Against Adam and Elsie. We'll talk to you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh, let's try to. Oh, up here.